Oh man, it's been a while since I've done one of these Z-Cooks. Welcome to our Residences Inn in Chicago, Illinois. Going to Axpona. You're probably seeing this on the Z-Cooks fucking months and weeks later, at least weeks later. Anyway, Residence Inn, in case you don't know, is like a hotel where you get like a hotel bed and a hotel bathroom with mirrors that let you see yourself naked from both sides. Always fun. Anyway, they also come with a full kitchen. I actually didn't stay in one of these, but when my cousin was getting married, he needed a place to like gather all the groomsmen and get them ready, and no one could do it at the house and they couldn't do it at the venue, so we actually got a big Residence Inn, like 3 times bigger than this. It was fucking crazy. Had like a galley, like the kitchen was this big. So I'm like, when I saw it, and I got this room for like cheap, like under $200 or $200 a night, I'm like, well, shit, yes. Anyway, so since it comes with an induction cooktop and a microwave, no oven, but it has a dishwasher. You're supposed to wash the dishes. Comes with plates, silverware, 4 pots, no frying pans, but a pot will do, and a giant empty freezer and fridge. Even though I'm only here, let's see, it's Thursday now. I'm leaving Monday. So that's enough time to be like, and I walked past a Bonchon's, a Five Guys, a bunch of restaurants I want to eat at, but I still promised myself I'd come here. 61%, we could charge that. I promised myself I would come here, and if I have a kitchen, I'm going to use it. So we're going to cook what I just bought at Trader Joe's. And I don't get to shop at Trader Joe's because there's no Trader Joe's near me in Pennsylvania. Let's go over what we got. Kettle cooked potato chips. Gluten-free Trader Joe's brand. Never had, let's try them. I only managed to get 2 bottles of water because Trader Joe's had cases and I was not walking. It was like a 20-minute walk. Well, it was like a 12-minute walk, but it felt like a 20-minute walk because it's like 80 degrees outside. So 2 bottles of Dasani, which one I've started. The healthy snack, which is grapes, red and green. Are they seedless? I didn't check. Red and green seedless. Good. Good. Munster cheese for omelets in the morning, or just for mac and cheese tonight, maybe. Pasta. This Trader Joe's Italian macaroni brand macaroni. Big elbows. I like them. Big elbows. Kerrygold butter, 1 stick. That should get me through. I'm limiting myself to 1 stick of butter. There's no seasonings or anything here, which is kind of like just salt on the table, I think. Here's your salt. There's a salt shaker with packets of salt in it. That's not how that works. Anyway, I bought everything here. Everything you're seeing here was, with the water, $80. I bought sunglasses, which don't count because I forgot my sunglasses. I look super cool in these, by the way. I look like I'm out of a 1990s Matrix ripoff, which is what I'm after, always, with my cheap $5 sunglasses. So, sea salt crystals. I might bust this open and salt my water with it. You know, I can't have a lot of salt. That's enough. I've got seasoning, because again, there's no seasoning. Salt is a seasoning, but not enough of a seasoning. So I got Trader Joe's smoky and hot chili powder, a blend of smoked paprika and hot chili. So that'll be for the pork chops. The pork chops, 2 nice fat pork chops, $11.91. Go to a restaurant and ask for 2 fat pork chops. They'll be like, what? So we got those. I didn't really need to buy this, but I wanted, again, seasoning is at a limit, and if I just can't do good, pesto chicken breast. Contains up to 20% pesto sauce. And it's actually not that bad as far as sodium goes, but it's pre-seasoned. This was nearly $14. So that's where the extra money went to. Frozen peas. I should have bought an onion. Fuck, I should have bought an onion. So I could have sauteed the onion. I should have bought 1 onion. That's right, peas and butter is fine. Oh, these bags were $1.50 each. They're for holding bottles of wine. They have spots to hold 4 bottles, and I'm like, is that why they're the cheapest? So that people buy 4 bottles of wine and walk home with them? Buns. I wanted some sort of bread, and I feel like I didn't need a loaf of bread. So I got 4 brioche buns. Again, tomorrow, eggs for breakfast. Maybe if there's some pork left over. Pork sandwiches. A dozen eggs. I was going to buy the 6 eggs, but Pasta's going to be here on Saturday. So I'll have, if she wants an egg Sunday morning and Monday morning, because we're leaving Monday, then we could have eggs. Lotion, because my fucking face. It's just, please kill me. Whole milk. I bought the carryable whole milk. Again, not gonna be drinking milk, just gonna be using it for mac and cheesy things, and I guess I can't make chocolate milk. I didn't buy any chocolate. Doesn't matter. It's a 20-minute walk. I can walk again. The actual drink, I have some pineapple juice because I need something besides the water to hold me over, and I'm not a soda person. Like, I won't buy a 2-liter of soda. I'll never buy a 2-liter of soda. A coconut and almond creamer, because there is a coffee maker here somewhere, and I'm sure Pasta will like her coffee, so she doesn't take it with milk, she takes it with creamer. Again, there's no cooking oil, and I could use butter for everything, but the butter will last a lot longer if I have olive oil spray. I might toss the peas in this, a little bit of this and butter. I was gonna buy garlic too, like chopped garlic. And that's it. So I'm gonna put some stuff away. I gotta set up, I brought the OS 10s, because when you check a bag and it tells you 50 pounds, my bag weighed 49 pounds. Anyway, tonight's movie night. I'm just an hour behind, so I gotta get it done within an hour. I gotta set up the swans, and we're gonna cook. Welcome to Cooking with Zios, Chicago style. How's the camera angle? Is it too high? Is that better? I'll check. So, things have been put away. Things have been taken out. I've been eating grapes and potato chips. There's something about like a sweet, crispy grape. Just to wash down like the solidly crunchy kettle cooked chip. It's perfect. We're gonna need a colander. Plan for the evening is frozen peas, pasta, and pork chops. The 3 P's of the apocalypse. We're probably gonna do the pasta in here because it's small. Pork chops in that. Oh my God, I can't move the sink thing. We've only got 2 burners. They are the same size. Put them both on. I assume that's hot. There's no other, wait. Oh yeah, there's the label. Oh, it's that way. That's weird. Usually it points down towards the thing, but it's pointing up towards the thing. Those are gonna get hot. We're gonna have that probably on when we're doing pork chops. That's too much water. All right, let's get that on the back. Because the pasta can be done. I'm not like a perfect chef where I can be like, well, if I start this exactly 9 minutes before I start this, then they'll finish at the same time. I'm just sort of like, I like food. And I know pasta sitting there covered in butter is not going to be like the end of days. Oh, thank God. So I can access the salt directly. Some of these you can't do that. And you want to salt your water. The more you salt your water, the more salt will be in the pasta, yes. But it means the less butter you have to use. In fact, you could even just toss, if you salt your water properly, all you have to do is literally throw on, what's it called? I'm gonna shut the front one off. That is off, right? That's so weird. We're gonna move, I was either gonna use this as a table to prep, or I'm gonna go right here on the next to the couch. It's their fault, they don't like the kitchen. I'm probably gonna use half this bag. There's a 1-pound bag. So that's gonna do its thing, we can cover that. So she'll burrow faster. We need a knife out of the cutting board, out of the board. You get literally these 2 knives and a bunch of butter knives, which is enough, One of these days I gotta find that goddamn set I made up for traveling and cooking, because I could have put that in my goddamn checked bag. These are nice and soft. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, pork chop's good. I found the garbage pail. It is way too small. That is not for cooking meals. This has got pork on it. I'm gonna drop that in there for now. You do your thing. We need salt in grinder fashion. Let's make sure this actually works. Yep. There might be some salt on the countertop here. I apologize if anyone from Residences is watching. This is just, it's too dark. And there's no counter space. I mean, I could move this and work right here, but then it's real too close to this. And this looks better on camera. It's all for the gram. Fork. But before we flip these and salt them again, let's look at our Trader Joe's Smoky and Hot Chili Powder. This is literally the only thing I have to season is salt and this and maybe a... Jesus Christ. How does this work? Oh. Did I just break a nail? I'd be real pissed. Am I dumb? The fuck? There's like a jagged edge here. This is supposed to lift up, but I don't see a way to get to this without tearing. All right, back to the porky. Actually, we'll use a clean knife. I'm assuming I have to not cut my thumb open. There we go. You know, that was literally impossible. Put that where you can see it. All right. Oh, please don't go over the floor. Holy fuck! Back to the knife. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect job for a spoon. There we go. Well, that smells good. Yeah. It's like paprika, just a little bit of color. And I'm squeezing as I float. Oh, that's a little bit too much aggression there. Put that down. Flip. And now we're going to salt again. And then I don't want it to be too much of this in case I don't like the flavor of it. I don't mind a hint of flavor, and then you can go back and season it after it's done. But all right, those are sitting there. Done. This potato chip. That is nowhere near close. Peas. I don't think, so here's the thing, if I make, we don't have any real, we've got bowls. Question is, am I making all these peas or half these peas? Like, is there even gonna be another day where I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna cook again, I'm gonna make peas. I don't think there's gonna be, so I'm just gonna make all the peas. The impervious bag of peas. Sounds like a child's book. If you write a children's book called The Impervious Bag of Peas, please credit me or put me in it. The man with a camera on his head. Ho ho ho. He couldn't open the impervious bag of peas. We're gonna boil them a bit. Which I can't. Well, actually I can. Because I'm not ready for the pork chops. Because the pork chops are gonna be like, the pasta is boiling. We're waiting for the pasta to boil. Let me take a picture of that with my actual phone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I'm gonna take a picture of where that is in relationship to the roux. Because that's the important part of this, to share with the Cooking Consortium. If you're a patron for $5 a month on the Cooking Consortium Patreon, knife, you get to access our knowledge base. By the way, here's the cutting board it comes with, the room comes with. I don't hate this. It's small, but I don't hate it. Okay, are we just waiting? We need to stir our peas. Oh, they're clumping. We have to add more water also. Our peas have absorbed too much water. They are not floaty anymore. See, I feel like a hotel like this, or really any kitchen, they make things that go under a sink. I'll describe this to you, and then if he's real ambitious, he'll link it in the description, but I don't think he will. There's not enough people who watch Cooking Consortium videos. They make a thing that sits under your sink. You know, like the water filters, where you just put a little container on there and it filters it and you have a little spout? They make one of those that, I don't know if it filters, I doubt it filters, but what it is a little high temperature heated fucking water heater. Just for under your thing. And it doesn't make hot water when you turn it on. It makes hot water all the time. But it's super insulated and it keeps the water at like 200 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you on metric, it's right below boiling. And what you could do with that is you can literally take your cup of tea and go, and your cup of tea is brewing. Like it's there. It's always there. And they're pretty fucking efficient. They're maybe like 50 watts a day or 500 watts a day, like average, like total consumption for the whole 24-hour period. But what those are great for is like, I want to boil water for pasta. It might be only a gallon, but you put that 1 gallon into that and it's boiling already. It's already boiling. So all you got to do is heat it back up and that will heat the next gallon of water in whatever, 35, 40 minutes. And if you need to make tea in the meantime, you're kind of shit out of luck, but at least you have the gallon to play with. Let's close these now. They're getting in my light. They're blocking my light. Let's have some of that pineapple juice. While we wait. We are fancy. We are fancy people. I could actually take the butter out. We're gonna be using this in lots of things. Are we doing the mac and cheese with the pasta? I think we are. I think we're gonna add some Munster cheese. It's gonna be a Munster cheese only mac and cheese, which as a professional mac and cheesier, pasta cheesier, it's not a great fucking plan, but I'm full of great plans that are not great. Dude, that juice is fucking amazing. Fuck, man. I needed that. I love me a good vitamin C blast in my mouth. Okay. The peas have defrosted at least. So, even when we just get... Like, I'd be okay with the peas at, like, just above room temperature. We're almost at a boil there. We're gonna have to swap over. We can start prepping what's gonna be... Because we have to fry these pork chops. Like, there's no oven to bake, so we're frying. So we're gonna need a butter knife. We're gonna need a we don't want to, not too much butter because it's gonna burn. This is how much butter is going in there. We're gonna need butter for the mac and cheese and everything else, so leave that alone. But there's that much, but we're gonna need, again, I didn't have to buy, I had to buy the spray because it was the cheapest. It was literally, it was either a bottle, it was a thing of ghee for $3 or this for like $1.79 or something. Some much lower number. Those are the worst. So now we are going to empty half of it. Keep in mind, they're not going to keep it in the hotel, and I'm not bringing this back home with me. So we are just going to gotta leave enough for eggs, or I can do the eggs with the butter. There we go. That should be enough to at least get our pork chops ready to rock and roll. In fact, we could do this, which then caps that small thing which doesn't have a lid, and begins to warm the oil and butter. These are the sort of things that you don't get from normal YouTube channels. That. We've essentially made a double boiler. Only problem with that is, since we've capped it and I can't see it, if that does reach boiling, it's gonna just overflow and fucking be a mess. But I don't live here, so fuck it. There's noise. Okay, that's boiling.
What movie is this? It's gonna be called the Florida Project. It's filmed around Yukon City.
Do that.
Don't know that.
That's really a double boiler because this wasn't ready to go.
That's it. Everyone else is learning.
Where's my thing that makes the volume not be? Watching the Trash Taste driving special. I never actually watched it.
This is a slice of life movie about.
I think I got it. Really wish it was an indicator in the front of those swans. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright. We are almost at a boil here, which is all I really needed of the peas, is like a little bit of a boil. But we've got our pasta. That actually started doing its thing. I went to open the bag with a knife and it sort of ripped it down, which is bad news, bears. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to take this giant cereal bowl, which is actually a Pyrex, and we're going to pour all the pasta in here instead of trying half the bag, because I can't fit this whole bag in there. I'd have to use the big pot. And again, it's the same situation where with the peas, which is like, am I really going to make pasta twice in this room? Or am I just going to be eating out all the time? So I should probably make it all, but I don't really want to use that much. Like, I don't want to make this much mac and cheese for one person. So what we're going to need is to pour half this in. Put that on the side. Use our... Actually, there are utensils to, like, stir things. Where the fuck did I see the utensils? There we go. There. Oh, we got a big knife. I was wrong. A Farbour knife. Another knife? All right, cool. Cool. So that should have salt. And we could actually taste the water. If you taste the water and the water tastes salty, it's good. The water should taste salty. If the water doesn't taste salty, you didn't salt it enough. Our peas are almost at a boil. Once our peas are at a boil, I'm gonna move them and then we can start attacking our pork chops, which just letting them sit here is good. Like, they just need to chill. They just need to let the flavors like work in. They gotta let this, because it's gonna just be better. Obviously, you did like 15 hours beforehand, and we've got them resting on the other side. Let's see if it'll flip. Yeah, we're not gonna start poking them full of holes. That's immediately a bad idea. We can, well, no, I'm not gonna do that either. Done, done, done. These are things that are done. Butter's not done. We're not gonna cover that again. I also don't wanna leave it down because it'll just stay moist in there forever. So for now in the colander until we dump the pasta. I didn't set a timer. I'm just gonna go by feel. Pure feel on this. They're pretty hard. Well, they're pasta, so I mean. But look at this, we've melted our butter completely on the peas. Thank you to the peas for melting our butter. We're gonna need to drain the peas first, actually. So here, hold on to that. That will definitely boil over because there's so much starch in there. All right, hold. We're in a holding pattern right now. We're just holding. We're not ready. I'm not gonna add this has to be warmer than this for the pork chops to go in. What I could have done, if this was a bigger pot, I could have put this on top of the pasta and warmed the peas through double boil or convection. But you know, I'm out of pot options. Because I really don't need these to be like, I guess they should come to a boil and I should give them like 3 or 4 minutes like that just to soften them up. And then I could drain them, strain them, throw some butter in there, and we're done. I didn't buy any like Romano cheese. That's usually my go-to, but I've been using that so much. I just want to avoid it this trip. Do I need anything else out of here? No. Pause on that. All right. This is melted, so I don't need to actually maintain it up there. These are starting to float. We're gonna use the same spoon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at our peas, bruh. They're definitely hardened peas. Let's have a hard pea. Oh, good. They don't need any more. They just need to be warm. If they're hot enough to melt butter, they're hot enough. Okay. So run the cold water. By the way, there's a garbage disposal here, which I did not expect. Take some of the heat out of that water before we dump it down there. Trust me, the peas are still hot. Lower you down to not murder. Pea butter. This is our pea butter. We're gonna need pea. I should have bought 2 things of butter. It's gonna come down to I should have bought 2 things of butter. I shouldn't even need to melt that butter on the thing because the heat from this should be enough. Oh, am I gonna make a mess? Let's do this over the sink. Not a 1 pea was lost. All right, if I am found dead, it's because there's alien blood on this floor. Glittery, glittery alien blood. Anyway, we're about to start movie night so I'm not gonna be able to film during. So let's do some shit. Pasta's nearly.
Apparently in 2016 he made a Homestead SLC Poke 2.
It's so close, but it's not there yet. I could tell it's not there yet. I'm gonna try it anyway. Because I still don't believe in myself. We'll put it on the peas to cool it off. Yeah, another minute. 1 minute and a half. We are gonna flip the pork chops, however. I love how this pot spins. There we go. I'll probably end up flipping those one more time faster. Like that's been in there for at least 9 minutes. Not 10 minutes, 9 minutes on whatever low that is. And then we flipped it. So we have another like 8 minutes and flip it for 3 and then flip it for 3 and then we'll pretty much be done. Mike G, grapes.
We've guessed it out.
We got the butter. I'm here. I need the milk. I'm gonna make that chicken for breakfast. I fucking know it. Anyway,
Thank you. Goldie's the one that we know is gonna be
open this up.
I think we're all here.
So again, eggs tomorrow or eggs with Mandy. She might want some cheese. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slices left. If I use 4, I'm gonna use 5 slices of cheese for the mac and cheese. I'm gonna use save 7 because that's gotta be enough for eggs.
That's my style.
Gotta be enough for eggs.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Woot. Okay, I'm now watching a movie.
Pithy.
I'll mute it when I'm filming over there, but I'm gonna watch it for the beginning at least. Sex and violence. Okay, so while that's doing the opening credits, we're gonna dump out our pasta because we are officially done with this. I'm gonna leave the burner on, however. And I almost did the thing where I had it so I didn't have to drain this, but we're going to drain it. We're going to throw in our butter, which I've separated. Put that there. We could actually swap these if I believe that those would be the same if I rotated the knobs. I don't trust it to be the same, so I'm just going to continue front and back the way it's been, even though this is much harder to work with. Put that in there. I'm going to let that melt a little bit more, and then I'm going to add the milk, and then we got to warm up the milk. Actually, what I should do is I should put the cheese in there. Okay, I've got subtitles on so I can read subtitles. I don't think there's any paper between these. You know, looks like we're good. Shut that off. It's a beautiful fucking day. All right. All right, we need to cut this. I'm going to use a butter knife to cut the cheese into small little meltable strips or squares. So, what am I missing? Matthew Lillard is amazing. He's my favorite part of Hackers. Everyone makes fun of him, but he's amazing, and you go, suck it. Steve-O wanted to be an anarchist. Salt Lake City was certainly no easy task, especially in 1985. All right, boom. Now I'm going to take that off the heat, lower that shit down. I'm going to add some milk because I smell the butter burning, and I don't need it to burn. I just need it to start coming up to like happiness. He hated heroin. Didn't really do heroin. He hated heroin. Is he going to do heroin? Bob's irrational fear of needles was in contrast to everything you think about the guy. Why are these forks so fucking... What the hell? Did the forks just get bigger? That one seems slightly bigger. These are the reject forks. I punched the thing. Okay. This is Cheese's pick, so I really want to pay attention, sort of. Kind of. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Add more milk. We don't want the milk to curdle, so we don't want it to get too hot. We probably don't need to add any salt to this. I'm sure someone's gonna have an idea. Like Munster's not the greatest cheese for this job, by the way. All right, I'm going to put this back in there now because I need something to stir against. We're actually gonna swap. We've got them both set the same. Okay, all right. He's still looking at his broken hand. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. Yeah, our mac and cheese ain't gonna work. Oh, fuck. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be pasta with, it's just not gonna be mac and cheese. This is not, it's not integrating. It's not, it needs, what the fuck does it need? Oil? I feel like it might, I feel like that's a thing that I learned somewhere, that if you add a little bit of like oil to the cheese, it'll break it apart. I could just be adding olive oil to, okay. Don't do what Donnie Jones does. This is officially gonna, I'm just gonna have a clump of 5 pieces of cheese. Wow. Wow, that is the worst I've ever seen. Okay, at least I've got it captured on film. At least that's what I've got here. It's the green goo on the floor. I'm gonna shut that off and cry about this fucking failure. Oh my god. Alright, well I guess I don't need any more milk for that. Put this down. I think this... that's granite. Okay, goddamn it. No, okay. So we will... He's the thing, no needles. Doesn't want needles. Help me, no needles. He's giving a needle. Oh, he got a needle. Okay, so let's try our peas and butter then. Maybe the peas will help. Combine this into one product. All right, we're gonna flip this. And now we're gonna uncover it and leave it uncovered. Because we don't want to steam it. Now we're trying to get some of that liquid out of there. I'll come back when it's done.
To be rather important. Finished high school.
It's a good movie so far.
Now it's your time to do.
Okay. So it turns out this Munster cheese is fucking amazing. Like if I just get enough of this and I get like some strings, or I broke this up with my hand, I'm literally yanking it apart. So this might be the best Munster cheese I've ever fucking had. So good. I pulled the pork chops out, dumped the liquid out of there. So I got just back to olive oil. And we're gonna do our final flip now. And then we can give this a cut. My sock getting stuck to the rug. His name is Steven. Of course his name is Steven. They're always named Steven.
Working actors.
Yeah.
One thing, this may not be easy to hear, but the hair, maybe tone it down a bit. The whole thing. You know what it reminds me a little?
Pork chop is perfect, as you can see. I don't want to claim it's a little dry because I just got to make sure it's cooked so I'm not having food poisoning for 3 days while I'm in Chicago. I'm drunk and I'm high and I'm in Chicago. That's a song. Oh, restaurant quality. So good. And these applesauce, fuck. 20 minutes to walk there, 20 minutes to walk back and get applesauce for this. So, peas are average. I'm enjoying the peas. What's your peas? Pasta is exceptional. The chunky fucking Munster. I broke it up into little chunks like this. And it's just so good. Everything about this is amazing. I'm gonna have to eat that Munster cheese straight and see how good it is. So I got pork chop, peas, and pasta in a hotel. And I'll catch you in the next one, which might actually be this trip.